Hey guys, it's your girl Q, and yet again back with another video. Now this video, as you can tell by the title, is gonna be juicy. Now I don't have my sisters with me. I know you guys watched that dating drama video and I have my sisters and we were wilding out, but you're gonna just have to accept me for right now. I can handle this subject by myself. I think I can do this. But this is gonna be about online dating. Online dating. Now I was a little skeptical about this video. I was like, should I do this topic? Do I want to put myself on blast like that? But I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna hook y'all up, you know? I'll let you guys know a little something about me. Well, this video was actually requested by Lady Enemy 06. Hey girl, she actually wrote me and she's like, can you do a video about online dating? And I'm gonna get into all your topics, girl, but I wanna just go through a couple of things that I found online and just my opinion and all the stuff that has to follow. So this video may be a little long, but it definitely is gonna be interesting. Online dating is a big business. It's a big business. You do everything online. You know, you shop online, you watch me online, you Facebook, you order food online. There's so much stuff that people do online. Why not date online? You know, that's like the biggest question. Like, should I do online dating? Do I look too desperate? What should I do? Like, you know, but you do everything else online, but just when it comes to online dating, some people are like, whoa, that's too much. But then again, you pay your bills online, you give them your personal information online, but online dating is a little different than doing that. I don't know, like, you know, we all want to make sure our information is secure, but I mean, personality and looks and pictures, you put that all over Facebook. So why not on a dating site? But I don't want you guys to think I'm saying it's okay to do online dating, because you don't know that yet. I'm not saying that, or I am saying that. Or you just have to wait till the end of the video to know what I think about it. I'm gonna get right into the pros of online dating and the cons of online dating. You guys probably can relate to this because a lot of this stuff, if you've tried online dating, this is what it's all about. The best thing about dating online, we're gonna get into the pros, is the fact that you really can explore your options like no other. You can meet so many people online, like I do through YouTube. You can meet so many people online in such a short amount of time. It's so quick. It's really easy. It's not brain surgery. You can go through like 10 guys talking, not, you know, hoeing around. You can go through a lot of different guys and a lot of different dates in a short amount of time and really just put the legwork out of, you know, getting to know somebody out the way. You can kind of see if this is a person you really want to get to know instead of wasting your time with someone you really didn't want to get to know anyway. You know, when you go to the club, it's too dark, can't see nobody. But then again, online, we'll get into the cons later. Especially if you're from a small town. You know, if you're from an area that doesn't really have that many options, or you go to school somewhere that's far out, it's a really great way to meet new people. Everyone that goes online for dating is not there for like a long-term relationship. So there are people out there that you can meet on a friendlier level. You can be anonymous. Like, nobody has to know who you are. You could be whoever you want to be. Your name could be Amber when my name is really cute. Maybe you're gonna move to Nebraska. You can put Nebraska in your new location. You don't have to just wait till you move there to find somebody there. And it's also a good way to get your feet wet, because a lot of people go in these long-term relationships and they break up and they feel as though the world's over, me and my boyfriend broke up, what am I gonna do? And they don't want to leave the house and stuff. Well, don't leave the house, go online and date. It really prepares you for the dating world. Even though you probably know there's going to be some scumbags up there, you can be prepared for them when you go out and you do your own thing and you meet people like the traditional way of face-to-face. It's a really good way just to see what's going on without putting yourself out there like, hey, I'm available, you know, because it's online, and if things don't work out, you can delete your profile and it's all done. As far as cons of online dating, it's not everything. This, you know what, seriously, I have 3 pros and like 20,000 cons, but I'm gonna break it down real quick. Cons of freaking online dating. Seeing the fact it's so anonymous, you can be whoever you want to be. Like I just said, for a pro, you can be whoever you want. You can be Sally, you can be Becky, you can be whatever you want to be, because it's online dating. Nobody knows you and they can't tell you your name ain't whatever, because how you know? You know, you don't know me. You can be 32 and act like you're 18. You can really make a profile for whatever type of way you're feeling, and that is definitely a real big flaw with the internet alone, is you can hide through, you know, a profile. That's what I would say is probably the major con, is people could have kids, people could be married, you will not know, because you can only believe what they tell you. Like, this person may not have real intentions to get to know you, but this online has something to do, surfing the web, wants something to do at work, you know, is in a marriage, want to plan his next affair. You know, there's so much crap that could be a con to this, that is not even funny. Predators up there, sex predators, offenders. You don't really know who you're talking to. You could be talking to grandpa and thinking that you're talking to Denzel. You know, this guy could be acting like he got, you know, all this great stuff going on with him, and you think that he's an Academy Award winner, Denzel himself, and to turn out he's like, you know, Tyrone with 6 baby mamas, you know, that you don't want to deal with. My thing is, if it's free, you're free to do whatever you want to do. If you have to pay for it, you could do whatever you want to do at a price. Some people will be like, okay, if the site is free, that means just any old body can get up in there and, you know, make a profile. Well, that's true. But if a site is paid for, if you have to pay for subscriptions, it might be a little different, but that doesn't really make it any better that they're paying money to do what they're doing online. They're not going to be more honest just because they're paying money. You could be in a dangerous situation no matter what way you go, free or paid. So don't let that fool you. That's how you're kind of trying to figure out which one you should join if you're trying to join online dating. Some sites actually have bait profiles. Bait profiles as in these people are not real people. They use these people to make you a paying member or make you think that there's more people on the site than there really is. What they also do to make it seem like there's more people on their site is they keep inactive members on their site still. Like they never log in, and they keep those profiles up so they can say we have all these registered users, and they really don't. That's really misleading, but that's what people do. It's kind of like a guessing game. Online dating is a guessing game in itself, but it's just man. Oh, and they also say the ratio. They say there's more females than men. Isn't that like it is in the world? You're going online to find somebody and to find out that there's not more guys online. You don't know if you're really talking to a dude or you're talking to a girl. You never know. I'm not gonna say anything good about online dating or anything bad about online dating. They're on the same level with me. Let me talk about my experience. If you guys watched that video, dating drama, that I did with my sisters, I did say my little 2 cents on online dating. The first time I ever dated somebody or talked to somebody online dating, yes, I did online dating. I think it was like 19. What I found out is everybody online is not who they say they are at all. A lot of people looked at me and was like, oh wow, you're so much prettier than your pictures. They always thought that I was gonna be like this big obese girl, and they saw me and be like, oh, you know, you're pretty alright. But then I look at them and be like, oh, I wanna run away from you. Like, why did you trick me? I felt like pissed off. I was always angry after I meeted these guys online. But I did screen them. I was never like dumb to go meet up with them by myself. I always had someone with me or someone that was on the lookout. So if I needed something, they can get to me right away. I could say online dating is kind of like meeting somebody at the club. You really never know who you're going to get. In the club, the lights are so dim. You can barely see anything. You've already been drinking. It's a lot of smoke, fog, dark lighting. You really can't see who you're talking to. Outside the club doesn't make it any better because when the club gets out, it's like, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So you definitely don't even know until you have that daylight conversation. That's why I feel like online dating is kind of the same way. You only get like a glimpse of them. You get to see their picture. Maybe you see them on webcam if you do the webcam thing. You meet a guy at the club, you get him on the phone. You could be like, oh, he was so cute in the club. Girl, did you see him? You get home, you call him, and then you're just like, this is not the same guy I met in the club. This cannot be the same guy. The same thing with being online. You see his picture, you thinking that, oh, when he gets on the phone, nice deep voice, he gonna sound all cute and stuff. You get him on the phone, he's like, hey! You're like, what? OMG. I gotta go. What you can do online too is you can have a lot of high expectations for this person, because sometimes we forget to ask questions that we normally wouldn't ask somebody just because we see them in person, like how much do you weigh, what kind of athletic build are you, you know, how do you dress, you know, stuff like that. We kind of forget to ask people just because when you meet somebody you kind of already know that, but online you really don't know that, so you kind of have to ask those questions without sounding rude. And that's kind of like, you don't want to ask somebody how much do you weigh if you don't want them to ask you how much you weigh. So a lot of people kind of avoid that question, you know, so they don't ask you. But then you meet them and you're just like, wow, either he's too much or not enough, and you're just, how am I gonna get out this date tonight? Like, I need to go home. Like I say to everybody, play sick. If you don't know what else to do, play sick, and usually it works every time. If you are underage, if you're not of 18, you should not be online meeting up with guys. That is not the way to go. Do not do it. It's not cute. I know that we all think that we're growner than what we are when we're younger, because I thought the same way too, but please, like, allow yourself that time to grow up first. Do not just go chasing after these guys. Like I said, you could think a guy is 20 years old or 18, and to find out he's really like 40. Like, you never really know who you're gonna get in the car with, and if he's gonna ever open the car doors for you to get back out. So think about that first. I know I'm sounding like a overprotective parent, but I'm just trying to help you guys out, because some situations were not good situations. I can tell you some bad situations I've been in with guys that I've met and not online. So just watch out, guys, watch out. So if you have to, I said if you have to, like it's a bad thing. If you have to meet somebody online, be safe, be safe, be safe. Don't be dumb, don't be stupid. Don't think that just because he tells you all this stuff, it really means something. You know, don't just kind of take it like a grain of salt. Like, be like, oh, you know, he sounds perfect. Oh, he sounds like this. But don't be like, he is perfect, because you're going to be disappointed. Because sometimes, you know, 1 out of a million, give or take, it may be like that. But realistically, it may not be like that. But don't sit there and think that he's going to be what he says he is, or his picture's going to look exactly like him, because most of the time it doesn't. And I don't know if he knows about photoshopping and how to do the contrast thing and make your pictures look just right on point, but he probably did that, and you never know. I'm not saying that every guy that you meet online is going to look like a freaking alien when you meet him in person, but just know the majority of them are going to look like aliens. That's all I'm going to say. But wow, okay. You see his profile, whatever, you guys are talking, you like him, he's like, can I get your number? Don't give him your number. Take his number. The reason why I say take his number is because you can pre-screen him this way. You don't want to just give anybody your number. Just don't give anybody your number. I do this too. When I meet guys out and about, I may be like, let me get your number. Just because, like, I just may not want you to call me anymore. And some guys are really consistent. You give them the number. You say, oh, I'm good. They'll keep calling you and be like, are you still good today? Like, I was good yesterday. I'm good today. And then they're like, you mean good like you're doing good, or like you good with me, or playing a stupid card, and then you start, you know, coming around too much, or oh, that's online. That means he's a stalker if you met him online if he's coming around too much. Next thing that you can do is you can do the webcam thing. Webcam it out. See if you can get a glimpse of him outside of a photo. Like, a photo doesn't really tell you anything. Like, anybody can pose for you. You don't know what I'm thinking in that picture. You don't know how I'm really liking that picture. If he don't have a webcam, see if he can go buy one. If you got a computer, he can't go buy a webcam. There's some cheap webcam cameras out there, so don't let him make that an excuse, especially if he says that he works at XYZ. Or, oh, I don't know how to work technology. Tell him, like, put in the DVD and it solves it for you. You all good to go, baby cakes. Don't have an attitude, because I have an attitude. Don't have an attitude with him, because guys get turned off real quick with that. Yo, Q told me, so I'm gonna, don't do that. I don't want you guys to, like, mess it up for yourself. Don't have too much of an attitude. Don't be too snappy. You may not meet the guy in your area. Do not go alone. If anything, why the hell is he not coming to see you first? Like, I think a guy should be a gentleman. I know guys use all these types of excuses in the world. If they really like you, they'll make time for you. I don't care where he lives or what he does. He'll make time for you. I don't think you should go out your way for him. You shouldn't be putting in 100% of the effort. And if he's coming to see you, don't let him stay at your place. Let him get a hotel. And if you want to feel more accommodating, you can go half with the hotel if you want to be a little bit more accommodating. I wouldn't let him all up in your place, because you never know. He may only have a one-way and try to live with you. Who knows? You don't know him. He may be trying to get a free ride. If you're going to see this guy, don't spend a night with him. I know, oh my god, he's so cute, and I want to snatch him up before somebody else does. I get that. But don't be spending the night with guys in general. Act like a lady, think like a man. Steve Harvey. I got you. I would not do that. I don't care how cute he is. If one eye is blue and one eye is green, I don't care. Don't go spend a night with him for any reason at all. It's just not worth it. Don't do it. And if you're doing it, then just, there's gonna be consequences. Like, a lot of girls be like, I didn't know he was like this, but then again, you gave him too much freaking credit before he earned it. Like, don't give him too much freaking credit. Seriously, pump your brakes, homie. And he'll tell you whatever you want to hear. He'll tell you, oh, we can watch Lifetime all night. He might say that. I don't know if guys say that. Maybe they don't say that, but I don't know. Just make sure that his criteria matches who he is. If he says he works at such and such company or he makes such and such amount, make sure his lifestyle is like that he's just not telling you a tell just because he thinks you'll believe it. You know, like if he works as a mechanic, he should know about cars. You know, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, but some guys will tell you things that they do and they don't really do it, just thinking that you'll believe it because you're not going to ask questions about it. You know, do a little research and see if he knows his stuff. See if he is who he says he is. Just kind of do your research, do a little digging, see what you could find out. Do that. Do whatever you have to do to make sure this person is not some freaking crazy psycho. But definitely play it safe. Do not think that a guy is too perfect. Don't think that. Don't ever, you know, do that to yourself. Don't think something is the most awesome thing, because it just may not be. And you guys, that is it for this video. This video was crazy. This is definitely something different than I've done before. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Definitely comment below, let me know what you think about this video. I will be back soon with more videos to come. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.